Yo, what is good, everyone? I hope everyone's doing fucking well, and welcome back to 710 Reviews UK. We have another fucking hash drop from my boys over. It would help if I could show the actual thing. The Hash Kings and Cured Labs. This is another one of their drops. This is their Sweet Dreams Static Sift. If you know anything about hash, Static Sift is some of the best that you can get. So we'll just jump straight into it. Obviously, there's fuck all to talk about on packaging because it's literally just a fucking jar and stuff. So we'll jump straight into the smell. Woo, people, this is smelling strong. So, like I said, this is Sweet Dreams. I've never heard of Sweet Dreams prior to having this hash or anything like that. And I had tried to have a look about like the sort of genetics on this because I do like to tell people what the genetics are of the strain that I'm smoking or whatever. But there is fucking nothing on this. It's crazy. Like, so you can find stuff on the actual smoke and like the taste and the overall sort of smells and shit, but there is nothing for what the actual cross is that made this up. It's crazy. There's just no genetic information on it. So yeah, there's nothing for me to tell you there really, but I can tell you how it smells at least. It almost has like a cushy smell to it, weirdly enough. With like a diesely sort of like lemony, fruity berryness going on. But more cushy and diesely. It don't really necessarily match up massively with what I've seen online and stuff. I've seen some people say there's diesel, kush, berry, fruitiness, all this sort of stuff, but this is definitely more diesely with a kush element to it. And then if I'm being really honest, I kind of a smell of chocolate as well. I think that's maybe more of what the sweetness is coming from. It's more of like a chocolatey richness, to be honest. But the smell is honestly the fucking like one of the few things that really doesn't matter massively about this. It's all about the fucking taste, people. So I'm gonna roll her up into a doobie and we'll see how she's smoking. So we are back. As you can see, the incense is now lit. It's going. I can say this, the smell coming off of this is absolutely unbelievable, man. Like, it really does just smell like the hash when it was in like the Piatella wrapper. But again, it doesn't matter about how it smells. It's all in the taste, people. So how does she taste? So I've had a few talks of it now. I am most definitely at the hash now. The oil ring that's on this is unbelievable, people. Like, it's so thick, man. It really reminds me of like when we smoked the Citrus Static, and that was super, super like resiny and stuff. This really has the same vibe. But in terms of flavour, so it's less diesely and sort of like cushy. Well, I don't know. I think less diesely is probably what I would say. There's still an element of that cushiness there, but there's a little bit more of that sort of like sweeter, chocolatey vibe with it and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's so hard because I don't know what the cross is. It's easy to kind of get certain terps conflated with each other, do you know what I mean? And so, because I don't have a baseline for like, oh, this is like kind of what I'm expecting from it. But so far, people, it's smoking immaculate. So I've actually now smoked all of the main part of the doobie now and stuff. I've smoked all of the hash and whatnot. So how did I actually find the experience? So to start off, this looks amazing. Again, if you want to see any of the visuals and stuff, click the fucking pop out or the link in the description or whatever and stuff, and it'll take you to a shot where you can see everything properly. But it looks phenomenal, man. Really, really nice, especially as it's now been left for a few weeks. It had a real nice sort of like turp layer on it. Again, the footage that I've got of it is from like when I first got the drop, so like it doesn't look kind of the same now. But moving on into the smell, again, like I said, it has like a diesely, cushy sort of vibe with like a really odd aroma of chocolate. It's really, really pleasant. And then when moving on into the actual smoke now, I rolled it up like I have done with a lot of the other ones and stuff, more into like a sort of just like sausage shape and stuff. And I've smoked it like I would do a donut joint. And it's so smooth. There's no like harshness on your throat. It doesn't get you like your chest or anything like that. It is literally just like you're talking on a normal like fucking doobie. But it loses the diesely sort of vibe to it and really just sort of like keeps onto the cushy sort of chocolatey sweeter vibes, which is not unpleasant by any standard and stuff, but I was expecting a bit more of that sort of like diesel kick with it. But no real complaints, to be honest. It didn't have it. It's still incredibly enjoyable, super, super smooth. And just smokes like a dream, man. Like, I wish I could show off the way that the joint looks on the actual video, man, but I really can't because it'll just get age restricted before it's even uploaded. But big up to Cured Labs for this one. This is another amazing drop from there, and big up to Yorkshire Hash King as well for the absolutely fat care package. We have definitely got more bits to come from him as well. Some more bits to come from Cured Labs in the future. So I appreciate everyone watching. If you were smoking along to the video, let me know what you were smoking, and we'll be back next time.